Every now and then, we all need to hear a friendly voice that inspires us to greatness. Well, it's that time once again for the Yvette W. Jones Show, empowering your mind to live well. And now, here's your host with your inspiration for today, Yvette W. Jones.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Yvette W. Jones, and welcome to the Yvette W. Jones Show. I am excited as always, and all of my fans know that when I'm excited, it's going to be a good day. We've got a great show for you today. I'm excited. I want to give a shout out to all of my sponsors, Organo Gold, My Career Path Services, LLC, Body Balance Solutions, LLC, and Freedom Chain Ministries. Please get connected to these resources. They are going to bless you in a mighty way. But today I'm excited because we've got the Indi Mogul, Troy Edwards, in the house today. And coming right back, we're going to actually sit down and talk with him. He's going to tell us all about everything that's going on over at 3HP Records and what his upcoming events are going to be. But right now, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, you guys, and I'm going to be right back with you, okay? One moment. This is
Imagine living a life of health, abundance, and freedom. Just imagine having access to organic products at your fingertips. Coffee is the second most consumed beverage on the planet after water. It's the second most traded commodity after oil. People drink coffee all day, every day, in almost every country around the world. Organic Gold is organic, pre-brewed, healthy coffee and has over 150 antioxidants and active enzymes in every cup. For those searching for a healthier lifestyle, look to Organic Gold, the true treasures of life. Change your coffee, change your life. Now you can enjoy a coffee that's actually good for you. Take the 30-day challenge and see for yourself. For a limited time offer, you can purchase a box of our gourmet black or latte for a low cost of $17. Call 540-841-9329. Visit our website for a list of other top premium gourmet products at www.coffeetodiefor.organicgold.com. Shipping and handling may apply. Bringing the treasures of the earth to the people of the world. Go beyond.
Are you tired of being stressed out or constantly worried about your health? Have you been trying to lose the same 10, 20, or 50 pounds for years? If so, it's time for a permanent solution to help you live your best life yet. Let Body Balance Solutions coach you to more effectively manage your stress and to lose and maintain a healthy weight for your body type. At Body Balance Solutions, we empower people to make permanent lifestyle changes through wellness coaching. To get started, please visit us at www.bodybalanceSolutions.com, or you can contact us today at 703-400-4399. That's 703-400-4399.
Tune in to the Yvette W. Jones Show, Monday through Friday from 12 noon until 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you will get news, information, and music.
Act like you know what's happening, man.
Troy Edwards is a music industry mogul, entrepreneur, ministry industry pace setter, and community partner that is a leader among leaders. With a God-given mission to build a Christian empire in music and entertainment, Mr. Troy Edwards aims to prove that urban gospel, holy hip hop can be utilized to positively inspire and restore morals and right living amongst youth of every community globally. Listening audience, today I am so excited to have with me gracing the studio at this time the Indie Mogul himself, Mr. Troy Edwards. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome today. I'm excited. I've heard so many good things about you. I have seen so much of your work. We're going to sit down and talk with you one-on-one today and let those of you abroad who may not know who Mr. Troy Edwards is at the end of the show today. They're gonna know exactly who you are and what you do and all of the things that you're doing that God has entrusted you with. And you have a lot of gifts. A lot of gifts. Amen. Well, let's start off first and let's talk a little bit. We want to just open up today and give our listening audience just an overview of just if they met you out on the street and just to get to know you, shake your hand. What are some things that you would tell them today?
I'm just saying. I would just say that I'm one of the few people. I wouldn't say one of the few people, but I'm one of the few people that, if I must say, that really, really, really about passionate about moving the kingdom where it's supposed to be. Not saying that everybody does it. I mean, everybody doesn't have the vision of it, but a lot of people, want to do it, but they don't implement it. So God has opened up so many doors in so many different areas, and I began doing different things in the community and the music industry. Just the simple fact is to make impact, global impact, not just in the church, a global impact with the word of Jesus Christ. So, I'm just a regular guy, just want to be able to really passionate about helping people, helping the lost, even people in the churches going through things. So I just, everything that I do is basically kingdom standard, kingdom-based. So when people see me out there on these secular events, I don't compromise. I'm on these events to open people's eyes and just be a man of God and shed the light on the world.
Wow, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I noticed here that you take the gospel of Jesus Christ to the masses by any means necessary, and that was so wonderful to know. And I'm looking at all of your accomplishments, all of the things that you're doing. We're going to talk about them a little bit. We're going to try to get in on a little bit of them one-on-one, but we know that we're pressed for a little time here and don't want your interview to go over your busy schedule. But I do want to start off with letting them know that this young man is the CEO of 3HP Records. Now, the first time that I actually had heard of your record is because I know some people that have worked with you, but I've had some of them on here, and I got connected simply because of some of the people that I noticed that work with the 3HP Records. They just simply just represent the kingdom so well, and it just really just got me going, like, where did you get your start from? And when they were telling me about 3HP Records, I said, oh, gosh, I've got to get to speak with them. So I just want to commend you on just the work that you're doing for kingdom building and the people that you're mentoring that come out of what God has given and entrusted you with. I mean, they're so equipped. The music is off the chain. We've had Shakara on. I think we've had Scope on. We've had so many people that are tied to 3HP Records. Tell us where you got your start. How did 3HP Records get started?
Well, I basically started in my music industry basically started in the secular world. I've been on major labels and I actually learned on internship and stuff like that for major labels. So when God was calling me, and I was one of the ones that always went to church, and so but when God really tugged on me and to lead the secular world, because back then I didn't really like Christian music that much. I didn't see it was just at a whole different level than the secular world. But then after the last couple of years, the music and production really progressed. So not to say a lot of there was some good here and there great gospel songs that really made impact, but and crossed over to the radio. And me listening to when me was in the secular world, I love hearing music, gospel music cross over, because when it crossed over, it means something big was happening and it was making impact. So it just didn't impact the Christian market, it impacted the secular world. So people would just gravitate to it, just like Marvin Sapp never would have made it. I mean, I went to barbershops and guys were singing it. So I was like, wow, this is really something. So I saw the shift where God wanted me to do things. So I knew everything was in the process of changing over. So God has used me as a vessel, I wouldn't say quote unquote me. God uses me as a vessel to open up a lot of doors. I hadn't gotten artists on the Soul Train Music Awards, BET Awards, a lot of the major things. So I also work for the DMV. I am the owner of DMV Christian Music Awards. I also work for the GMA Dove Awards too. So I'm on that staff too. So I do a lot of things to help independent artists become major artists, because we need to make room, and and the next generation of artists need to be heard, not tomorrow, but today.
Wow. What words out there would you give to someone who's starting up in the industry? We know that a lot of challenges they may face, but what would you say to someone that would like to get started in the indie world?
I really think a lot of the artists need to really critique what they say, because we as Christians, we need a work of excellence. And, a lot of secular people made their impact because of excellence, and they really believe in what they was called to do. So because back then when people sold their houses and believed in what they believed in about what they were singing, and they moved to New York, and they lived on the streets and really went out there to audition to make impact. Yes. But we as Christians, God don't ask that much for us, but we don't give that much drive. A lot of artists don't give that much drive, and I call a lot of the artists Christian couch potatoes, because a lot of them just sit there and say, I'm waiting on God. And I'll say, well, God is not going to give you anything until you get up and move. He want to make sure when he gives you something, you can go forward with it, not just jump starting and everything. So, and I really want a lot of the independent artists really get their music heard, because a lot of church folks and a lot of church family will tell them that they're good. And then when they go out there to minister, and when I go out there to try to make impact, they get their feelings hurt, because they allowed their church to build up their ego and made them think they was at a place in music that they was ready for, and it wasn't yet. So I like to consult artists and get them where they need to be, because I'm still do a lot of things in the secular market, but I don't compromise. So those one of the things I want artists to do, and put a budget together, because there's people, market promoters, PR services. Those are people who are going to help you get your exposure, pay for e-blasts. And I just want artists to really get to a place and start learning, because a lot of them really don't know how to approach. I go to events all the time. I get, yo, check my thing out. I'm the next big hot artist. And I'm not just getting, to sound hip-hop, but not even just in hip-hop, but getting in other markets, because everybody thinks they're the next big thing, and they're not. I mean, God's called them to do greatness, but there's a level that artists need to make that shift, to make themselves into a better artist.
Wow, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Tell us a little bit about your what would you say the music contributors for you? Like, who did you listen to growing up, or who did you on even on the industry side? Who did you follow or mimic, or who were some of your idols in that perspective?
My idols was Marvin Gaye, The Temptations.
Yeah.
and one thing about it, I don't see nothing wrong with that music because back then and just now, if you listen to that music, and a lot of people don't believe in listening to secular music, but those music back then what they took R&B to where it's now is a whole different place. But they taught you how to love a woman, talk about how I just want to hold your hand and stuff like that. It teaches you how to respect the woman. And a lot of songs back then was about love and respect, and they had a lot of Christian background into these lot of artists when they were starting out. So those are my I love, and of course my all-time favorite is and I actually had opportunities to work with him is LL Cool J, and so those are a lot of the artists that that I listen to because I have an old school mindset, and the work ethic in those artists back in the day was so incredible, and I could say they worked in excellence. So those are types of the things they installed to make it. These are things I'm trying to install into the Christian artists, because a lot of these Christian conferences they go to, they teaching these artists old information, and a lot of the older people are teaching old information. We have to, we as Christian. We have to be relevant, and when we be relevant and what's going on in today's music, we can make more of an impact versus us going out there singing temptation songs and all that what older people can relate to. Refresh songs, to refresh minds, and the whole new generation of music, because these kids can't relate to it. So I try to get these artists to be more relevant so we can make a global impact, and so we can get to a place to take over secular radio. Every time you turn on any radio station, no matter what genre it is, jazz, any station, you will get good quality, and someone out there who's going through something will listen to get a song, and it would get into them, and they're going to want to know more about what the Lord is doing.
Awesome. You're exactly right. As a psalmist and minister of music, I had to actually take a break. I had to put it on pause because so many times, Troy, we don't tend to take the limits off of God, and we put things so much in a box. And when you go into a worship experience and you've got to worship Him the way so legalistically, I guess I should say, it just really kind of just drowns out, just having a relationship with God. A lot of youth are really coming out of the church because they're not being exposed to other genres. And I'm just thanking God so much for you offering a platform that, they can somehow just kind of like, oh, yeah, I listened to that the other day. That sounds like, but they're talking about God, and I'm just like, wow, yeah, that's the thing that I really, really am so grateful that you're doing, because we need more of that out there. You've got so many things coming up. I really want to take some time and talk a little bit about your latest that's coming up in September, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, tell the listening audience a little bit. I didn't want to I want to give you time to talk about it because I know I voted, okay? I've already been out there. I've been voting. I've been following along with everything. So, tell them a little bit about what's coming up in September.
Okay, and what's coming up in December is the DMV Christian Music Awards. And, the Lord put it in my heart to do it because, I was living in Atlanta because basically 3HP Records didn't blow up until I left out of the DMV area, and I went to different states and really just to move in Atlanta and Texas and Philly and all that kind of stuff. So when I was doing so much things out there because I saw a lot of unity and I saw a lot of things that lacked in this area. So when God was telling me, I want you to go back to the DMV area, I'm like, oh, Lord, no. So I had a tug of war, and of course, me and the Lord got into a couple arguments, but at the end of the day, I knew I had to be obedient to keep doing what God called me to do. So I came back to the area, and He released the DMV Christian Music Awards, and a lot of people, I don't want people to get misconstrued to think it's a contest. I do votes and I do nominations because there's a lot of artists in the area I do know, and there's artists in the area that I don't know. So, and to get artists opportunity to be voted, I wanted to get the artists out there and let the public to nominate these people. And it's more honoring people who's in, because that's why it's just the DMV Awards, because people who's doing God's work in the area, because the Stellar Awards basically kind of made it very hard for independent artists to get nominated. So a lot of artists are not going to get nominated now unless you rank in the top 20 in the music charts. So I wanted to come to a place to help the independent artists. Of course, we got major artists performing, guys from American Idol. We got a lot of big celebrities. Ernest Pugh's hosting it. So I just wanted to be able to honor the people who's in the area and let people know that someone's out there and we care about what you're doing. So when people get winners and they get notarized, and a lot of this is a notarized market. People want to get notarized for the achievements they make. So it easily open up doors when people say this person's the artist of the year, because they're recognized by someone or a group or a body or government that they vouch for this artist. So I just wanted to give an artist an opportunity to show that people love and want the independent artists to join and be a part of and wanting to help push the DMV Christian, because the independent awards is very important to independent artists right now, because people are frustrated because the major artists are pushing them out. So I see what the Lord is doing now. So, and that's saying I want artists, regardless what God is calling you to do and you don't want to do it, you have to be obedient and let the doors to keep opening. And, God never let me down, but it's just the fact I was having so much fun. And I having so much fun doing Lord's work, doing it full time. And I got places, I've been with people and people came a part of what I'm doing, and now they're doing ministry full time. So I want to get to a place that artists be able to do their ministry full time. We do everything of God at full time, but everything happens in God's time though. So I just want to show people what they do, how make sure they keep their homes paid for and things, so it won't be no lacking. So when God's ready to have you do it full time, you're ready to go with it. You won't be, going broke and doing the wrong things and spending your money when your money is there and the album is out and the money's coming in. You don't realize it's downtime, and you're going to need that money the next egg to go until the next project or other fields and things that God has called you to do.
Wow, awesome. Now, when is this going to be held?
I-5 Church off of Locust Road in Odenton, Maryland. It's formerly known as Living Waters Worship Center. Pastor Jimmy Rollins, cousin of mine, actually opened up the building to me. So, of course, I have to pay. It's not free. So I want people to just think, oh, he's just getting the business, they're getting it because of family. No, I have to pay too, but they don't rent out the building. They don't allow people to use the building because they just really updated the building. And of course, you have to be mindful who comes inside your house. So, the place is beautiful. It's set up perfectly for an award show. So we're just going to have a good time in the Lord that night. So we run into these couple chat. A lot of artists is calling me because they're about self. If I'm not performing, I'm not going to come. So I already have set some things straight. If this is not the award show for you, if that's where you're coming for, it's about networking, getting to know people in the area. It's about kingdom building. It's the night of kingdom building. It's the night I'm honoring artists. So each year we're going to honor pastors. We're going to be honoring all people. We got different categories this year with comedians. We're doing young talent this year. So I just want to honor everybody who's doing things in the kingdom because God is so good, and I just want to get back to people and let them know that I care. God is. I have helped open up doors for a lot of artists. I have Ernest Pugh, Jay Moss, and Stacey Latta. So I have a lot of people that I do, a lot of major artists that I do work for, and I have a lot of independent artists too, like Little Prophet and Scope. A lot of great artists out there. There's a lot of great artists out there, and then I think it's time to really make some moves.
Yes, awesome. Awesome. And I just want to throw out there some of your accomplishments: that Rhythm of Gospel Music Label of the Year, Black Essence Award winner, Inferno Award, Gospel Label of the Year. You've gotten the Choice Award, Promoter of the Year. My goodness, the list goes on. Was it Urban Inspirational Awards honoree? My God, God is blessing your hands. Just really blessing your hands and really opening doors with your gifts that God has entrusted you with. I also see here that you've got 3HP Marketing and Promotion and 3HP Chronicle. Tell me a little bit about Chronicle.
3HP Chronicle is basically more of an actually turned into more of an event page, more of a Christian news site that we're doing, and we want to brand everything that we're doing. So just giving the opportunity to we're doing Artists of the Month and all that kind of indie Artists of the Month, Christian business people. People. Those are people behind. See, one thing about it, I want to honor the people behind the scenes too, because there's a lot of people doing God's work, and this really helps the industry grow. And I think we need to let these people know who they are instead of just them being in the background. I want to honor them too. So I just doing so much because I just really love people and I love what God is doing for me. So I always want to give back. I mean, we always out there. We feeding the communities. We help with soup kitchens and stuff like that. We used to have one not too long ago, but we were working on starting that back up again. I just want to help folks, and there's not a lot of people doing that. I mean, a lot of churches talk about they want to go out there and minister to the streets, but they don't. I mean, time and time again, I go to a lot of churches and they talk about it. So I'll get with the church and like, hey, when you ready to go? And then next thing you know, I hear crickets. But 3HP is basically like a church with four walls, but our four walls are invisible because our invisible four walls is people can come and go. As a wish, because I see a lot of churches, they got the four walls up, but they hold the people inside the church and control who's coming in, and just keep feeding the people that's in there. I want to be a hospital of Christ when people can come and go as they please, because when you get good medication, what people do when they leave, they always come back. So that's what 3HP ministry is all about. When you come to any events that we have invisible walls because you can come and go, and we just want to spread the word of Jesus Christ because God is just so good right now.
I feel your passion right now. I feel your passion. Oh, my goodness. And praising God for that. I really feel your passion right now, Troy. Oh, my goodness. Tell us, I just got to ask a question. When you're not doing all of this, what do you do in your spare time? What are your hobbies? Do you have anything outside of music?
No, I really don't. You know what? God has blessed me with all my hobbies is all ministry and music related.
Wow.
So it's such a joy to get. God put me in a position. It's such a joy that all my hobbies that I do is Christ related, music and everything. All the things that I love. My downtime is just listening to music, and and my hobby is spending time with my wife. And of course, she's the president of the company, so we always working together anyway. But God has just blessed me. It's just amazing that you're doing something of Christ, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I'm thinking I'm doing something wrong sometimes. So I'm like, am I doing this wrong? Am I having too much fun? I'm saying, well, this is where God wants the ministry to be, that you won't be stressed out and tired of doing ministry. He put me at a place that I just love doing, and serving God is my hobby. Feeding the community is my hobby. Doing concerts and events for the community that people don't know Christ is my hobby. So everything I do is just evolves around the Lord, and it's just amazing how good He is.
Wow, I can't wait to meet you one-on-one real soon. I've got a lot of connections in the Northern Virginia, because I'm in Virginia, and I've got a lot of connections in the Northern Virginia area, and I'm just thanking God, because I said, wow, I got to go and actually be a part of that. I would love to sit in on your September event. I'm just reminded right now, though, Troy, of Proverbs 18:16. It said, a man's gifts make room for him and brings him before great men. And God is doing that in your life, making room for your gifts. I'm so excited. Tell us how we can get connected to the mogul of the indie industry of gospel music. Tell us how we can get connected.
Well, you can get connected with me. You can get in contact with, call the office, 404-890-0058. And it's 404-890-0056. I said it wrong last time. It's 56. And then 3HPRecords@gmail.com. You can go to Mr.Indi Mogul.blogspot.com. I'm getting a lot of inspirations on that, talking about where artists, and it's very, very, gives a lot of information because I talk about picking the right managers, picking the right PRs, who should be your manager, people who need to guide your career, and why certain people shouldn't guide your career. And I give everything is, everything I do is of God, but I give people real answers to problems they got going on in their music industry. And of course, they can go on YouTube of Mr. Indi Mogul, Troy Ellis. Go Troy Ellis and put in Mr. Indi Mogul and look at all the interviews that I do, because every interview I do push. And that's the importance. I want artists, like when they do your interviews, they should push and let people know they're going to be on, instead of trying to get the radio station do their job. It's their responsibility, and it's a pleasure to be a part of your show. So they need to push your show too, because everything works hand in hand. It's not
You're right.
So love goes both ways, not just one way.
You're absolutely right, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to push 3HP on our website. You guys get connected. I'm going to get that out there today, so that if you want to attend this event or what's coming up for the September, Troy, I'm just going to let you know we would love to do that if it's okay with you to just put it out on our website and get connected. And I will be getting connected with you real soon. I believe you worked with Shakara, or I know that you probably know her. We're going to be playing her music coming up next. But I want to just thank you for stopping in and just being a part of the Yvette W. Jones Show with all of the wonderful gifts that you have. Continue to use them to build up the kingdom, and just continue to just keep a smile on people's faces and listening and playing good music. God loves you, and so do we. Have a wonderful day, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You guys, we're getting ready to go and listen to some of Shakara Monique. Then we're going to play a little bit of Scope Ministries. We're going to have some fun with some indie artists on today. Enjoy yourself. I want to thank you for listening in to our interview today with the mogul himself, Mr. Troy Edwards. We're excited about it. Can y'all hear it in my voice? Like, what? Really? I spoke to Mr. Mogul Indie Gospel. Oh, my God. Do you know how I've heard of this man? I'm so excited because God is really opening doors for the Yvette W. Jones Show. I'm just excited, you guys. So I'm getting ready to go run into my destiny right now with Shakara, okay? I'll be right back.
You didn't think I would make it. Thought I would give up and just turn away. You thought I couldn't go through it, but see, I live to fight another day.
Calling all women. Calling all women. If you're a Christian speaker and you're looking for a network to help expose your gift, there's only one place to go, WomenSpeakersGalore.com. That's where you'll find Christian women speakers from across the country and around the world. The only one missing is you. Join the network for free today at WomenSpeakersGalore.com. That's WomenSpeakersGalore.com. Want to work from home? I've got great news for you. At mycareerpathconsultants.info, you can become an independent education consultant. It's simple and easy, and absolutely no selling or experience is required. As an independent education consultant, you will make unlimited income and be paid twice a month. Find out how to set your own hours and work from the comfort of your own home office today. Go to mycareerpathconsultants.info or call 1-800-407-1790.
This is your
Question. Do you or anyone you know drink coffee to your hot chocolate on occasion? How do you normally drink your coffee? Black, cream, and sugar? What is your favorite brand of coffee? And my last question is, when was the last time that brand sent you a compensation check for drinking or referring their product? If your answer is never, well, let me introduce you to the coffee that pays, Organo Gold Healthy Coffee. Less than 5 years ago, Mr. Bernard Chua had a vision to bring the treasures of the earth to the people of the world through the distribution of an extraordinary herb called Ganoderma, which comes from a red reishi mushroom. Imagine living a life of health, abundance, and freedom. Just imagine having access to products with the power of Ganoderma. Organo Gold makes no medical claims to heal or cure. Our products are infused with an extract of Ganoderma, which is the king of herbs. Our organic coffee has only 9 milligrams of caffeine, less than decaf, to regular coffee, which has 135 milligrams. With less caffeine, you have a greater energy without jitters or the crash. Regular coffee is very acidic, causing damage to the body at a pH of 5.5, needing 17 cups of water to flush it out and to balance your pH. Our coffee has a neutral pH between 7.3 and 7.5, allowing your body to maintain a balanced pH without additional water. Organo Gold is currently open for business in over 30 countries outside of the U.S. If you or anyone you know live in these other countries and would like to take a look at our life-changing opportunity or even want to obtain a free sample, please contact us at 540-841-9329 or visit our websites for a list of our top premium gourmet products at www.coffeelovers2.organogold.com or www.coffeetodiefor.organogold.com. It's easy, it's simple, it's just coffee.
What's up, y'all? This your boy, brother Reggie, all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I love listening to the Yvette W. Jones Show.
Y'all ready to do this? Let's go. I'm a champion and I know it. I'm anointed by Jesus Christ. I got the victory, so I live it. I'm a blessed name all my life. I'm a champion and I know it. Yeah. I'm anointed by Jesus Christ. I got victory, so I live it. I'm a blessed name.
okay. That's it.
You have reached the point of seeing clearly. I will be your host, Scope. And what Scope is, I am a visual aid. You should be able to look through me and see more clearly. Get a better vision of who Christ is, because Christ lives in me. So hopefully through this project, it will open up your vision, and by the end, you'll be more clear on what a life with Christ looks like. Amen. Let's do it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's get it. Everybody say Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Say Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Jireh. See clearly, see clearly, see clearly, see clearly, see clearly, come on, clearly, see, yeah, clearly, see, yeah, clearly, yeah. So I pray, first of all, that you open your heart to the sound of God. You just open to receive what's being delivered on this project, and that you're open to be able to see clearly. And if you're genuine about that, God will show you the way. Through this project, you'll be able to see clearly, or at least more clearly. It's your man, Scope. I also pray that you enjoy the rest of the project. So, you can either sit back, get up, get rowdy, sing along, whatever your style is, but I just pray that you get something out of this CD, something that's positive and adds to your life. I give God all the glory. Let's go.
Welcome, those of you just joining us. Welcome to the Yvette W. Jones Show. We're having fun here today. We spoke with mogul gospel, indie gospel mogul, Mr. Troy Edwards. I'm so excited. I can't get it out. I mean, I'm just like, I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I'm so excited because, number one, my platform actually, it gears toward the entrepreneurs, the indie artists, the authors out there, you know, the startup businesses, those that out there want to take risk with the gifts and talents that they have, you know. I was one of those. I'm a visionary and an entrepreneur, and God gave me this vision to share a platform that would offer, you know, resources to someone who may be just starting out, whether it's entrepreneur, whether it's, you know, having a CD that's out there, or, you know, they self-publish a book or something like that. And I get excited when I speak with someone. It's like just a natural, you know, high. Just like my spirit just gets overwhelmed. I'm in an overflow right now when I speak with someone, and especially because I know what the Bible says, that, you know, I'm being confident of this one thing, that he who has begun a good work in you shall complete it until the day of Jesus Christ. Also knowing that that your gifts will make room for you. All of those things that God instructed, and that was motivation for me. Knowing that, you know, that when I had a vision as a little girl, and the things that I say that I wanted to do, or what would I like to do with the rest of my life, and just to see how God is molding me and opening doors of opportunity for me to do what I like to do, which is just to talk. I just like to talk. And I'm like, really? You know, so I just like to talk. So I'm doing what I like to do. And I love music. You know, I grew up singing as a psalmist and, you know, developed into, you know, taking piano and playing a little bit and just, you know, not just doing some of those things and talents and things that my mother would, you know, kind of like pull out of me that she saw in me. And I'm looking back today now, everything, even when I hated to go to piano lessons and, you know, I didn't want to sing a song, she said, no, you're going to sing this song, and I didn't want to. And, you know, just and listening to music is just how all of that really just collaborated together, and it helped to mold me and helped to find me, you know. I had to just sit down one day and say, okay, God, what is it that you have for me? What is my plan and my purpose? And I am living it out right here on the Yvette W. Jones Show. Those of you who are at that same crossroad, live out your dream. Ask God, seek, and you shall find. Just, you know, just take it one day at a time and just ask God what it is. And on your path, you're going to really understand and connect with what God has for you. And I'm just excited about that today because this platform motivates me every day. Listening to someone else's success story, you know, I get excited about that alone, and it helps to give me that extra push that I need to walk out the plan and purpose that God has already instructed me and trusted me and told me to do. So I just invite you guys to do the same thing. So hearing from Mr. Troy Edwards was just a blessing to me today because he was so excited about what he's doing. And when I asked him, you know, what do you do in your spare time? He says exactly that. And that, you know, that made me reflect back to what do I do in my spare time? Exactly this. I'm always talking. You know, so I'm just excited. I'm listening to music all the time, reading current events all the time, you know, and doing that, and also, you know, in my profession of being an owner, a CEO of My Career Path Services, helping people go back to school, you know, providing education and resources as an education and career consulting service. Those are some things that I really like to do, and so today, I just want to invite you, and I'm just taking a little bit of time out on my show to invite you guys to stop by the website and get connected to your vision some way, somehow. Let some of these guests go back and listen to some of these interviews on demand. Also, join our bookstore today. If you've got a book out there, join the YWJ bookstore. That's right. YWJ has a bookstore. We also have a music store. You can get your music cover, your album cover in that store. And also we've got a network for entrepreneurs to get together and to share their vision together. How exciting is that, to be able to share your vision with the world amongst each other and to use each other's resources? And that's kingdom building. If you have a service that I'm in need of, go over and check out YWJ Network and, you know, tell them about it. And maybe there's a resource there that they're able to use. This is a brand new platform that we've started. Some of you may be the first today to get it in there. We've got a couple of books in there. We've got a little bit of the network in there. So go in and just take a virtual tour of the website, the YvetteWJonesShow.com. Join our fan club so that you can get the first news. You can be able to get all of those resources first, emailed to you, and different things like that. I'm just excited today. I'm sorry, but, you know, sometimes you're just happy and you got to show it. What's the song said? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Well, I'm happy and I know it, and I am just overjoyed today. All right, guys, let's see. This is the part of the show that I enjoy. We got a few minutes left. This is music therapy. You've been listening to some indie artists out there already, some Shakara, some Scope with Scope Ministries, some Pamela Johnson. I hope you guys enjoyed that today. I guess we're going to go out on something that I really like. You know, guys, I know you know that I am a very big fan of Isaac Curry. I love his music. He has a CD that just came out very recently. Go get it on iTunes, please. Go get it, go get it, go get it. because it will truly bless you. It's entitled Reset. So many good selections on his CD. I may have played this one earlier this week, but I'm going to go to one he's got with James Fortune entitled But God. And I asked that question before, but to me, he kind of sounds a little bit like Eric Benet. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'll be right back.
You know, people have no idea what you went through to get to where you are. So many times it seemed like it was over. But God, Isaac Khari, tell them about it.
Every time I think that I'm all by myself, yeah. I just look up in the sky, and that's where I find my help.
Somebody needs to hear this right here.
You might think that you got it all worked out.
Yep.
And you think that everything's okay. Yeah. There ain't nothing that you've done to deserve His mercy and His grace.
He gives us what we don't deserve. That's why we say it's amazing.
You about to lose everything.
Yep. I know I'm not the only one who's been there.
When the doctor said any day.
Yep. He made the doctor.
And the devil tried to test your faith.
He thought he really had you this time.
Yeah. Nobody.
Still here.
Give me one good reason why you should still be alive.
Let me think about it.
Yeah.
I don't have not one, Isaac.
That answer did you pass last night was meant to take your life.
If you be honest, if God hadn't covered you,
It would have been you in the grave. Could have been you with the pain. When the judge said 20 to life, should have been calling your